Okay, everybody, welcome to the Get Bit podcast, the podcast for blurs and nerds and everybody with the fandom. You are welcome at this spot. Of course, I'm your host, the most Will Buchanan. Of course, the man to my right, your left, and I'm wondering what name he has come up with this time. So, what do you got?
Radiantly supermassive happy fan, Joe Tonello.
Wow, I thought he was going to go the other route. Of course, beside us, the man in black, literally and figuratively, Shadow King. How you doing tonight, man?
He who rules the shadows is very cold. I'm outside.
You make it's like a Moon Knight without the hood, because I just want day and night to be playing in the background as you're talking right now.
Day and night.
And of course,
glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Good to hear, man. Of course, we have to introduce our guest. I always try to give my guest the best announcement I can. She is a cosplayer. She's black. That always helps. She is very talented, very nice, very sweet, extremely creative, and above all else, she is, well, yeah, that word. And because Joe said it, Joe's from it. But anyway, Mutant Glue, welcome.
Hi, how's it going?
Joe with the Steph Curry shot at the end. I give you that.
You want shots? I can get you shots.
I was like,
no, sir, not it. We just started.
And time documented at 7:09 for Evolved Chaos.
I am not complaining. But with that being said, guys, before we do get started, even though this is a publicly appropriate podcast, we do try to watch our language. Sometimes words do fly. With that being said, if we are showing anything, please understand we are not showing anything of a vulgar nature, but there may be some things that might be too young for viewers under a certain age, so viewer discretion is advised. Aside from that, everything we will talk about will be spoiler-filled. So again, if we do give a heads up before we talk about it, so that gives you the chance to either mute us or come back to us at a later time. That being said, yes, this is a special Saturday edition, and the best way to start this out is to basically, first off, give a big ups to Joe, because Joe was right on the Capcom calendar. The mysterious Capcom calendar that by now a lot of you guys have known that Street Fighter 6 is coming out. And apparently a lot of people are ticked off because Ryu has a beard.
Oh, no. The new controversy is the RE engine is so good, people are thinking they now can see Ryu's dick.
Please tell me that's
a joke. And the fact that the Street Fighter 6 lobby logo looks like a $86 logo Adobe Photoshop.
Yes, I heard that one.
And tagged by, or have 6 streets to fight on.
Mm-hmm. And the tier systems joke. But then again, it's all rumors. But I have to give Joe credit for that, because Joe did call it a long time ago this would be Street Fighter 6. I was kind of hoping for Resident Evil, but, I'm still waiting for a DLC for Village. And Mutant Glue, you have the most confused look on your face right now. What's going on?
She's conflicted about so many things.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this happening, and I'm just like, wait a minute. What?
So the other thing we got to note about this real quick is that Capcom is also releasing one of their very few fighting game compilations. So
yes,
in this fighting game compilation, we get all 4 versions of Darkstalkers. Darkstalkers 1, Darkstalkers 2, Darkstalkers 3, and I guess Darkstalkers 3.5 Vampire Savior, Red Earth, and one other fighting game. So if you want Darkstalkers to come back, you need to buy this game, because this is one of those, if they buy it, testing grounds of, let's see if there's interest in Darkstalkers. Let's see if there's interest in Red Earth. There is no interest in Red Earth. Buy this for Darkstalkers.
I like Red Earth. I liked it, but then I got like Primal Rage, so that didn't get a sequel either. But yes, Crystal, that was the one thing me and Joe were watching. We were watching the Capcom clock, and we were taking dang near bets on it. Right.
Oh, I was watching the Capcom clock, and then 20 minutes later, after it went to 0, because the final Street Fighter V tournament went forever, because Daigo mounted a comeback, and then one jab happened, and then he died.
Dang. Now, if Joe had bet money on that, he'd been walk away with $200 right now.
Oh, no, I would have been on Daigo. It's Daigo.
You know what I meant. But with that being said, yes, but the 35, but that comic that I almost said the wrong thing. The Fighting Collection, because again, it does have a lot of great games out there, which is actually still for $49. Which should be coming out very soon. I don't think they gave a release date on that. But Joe, can you check that up real quick just to make sure? But in the meantime, so are you a Street Fighter fan, Crystal, or are you kind of just like I play when I'm casual, or are you like I just avoid the online whenever I can?
I'm more of a Tekken player, to be perfectly honest.
Nothing wrong with that.
Very good. Okay, so here's
Michelle was my girl. I swept the floor with Michelle, then they got rid of her and replaced her with her daughter. So
Julia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Julia. I'm sorry. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Joe?
All right, so here we have Capcom Fighting Collection. It has Darkstalkers the Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge, Vampire Savior, the Lord of Vampire, Vampire Hunters 2, Darkstalkers Revenge, Vampire Savior 2, Lord of Vampire, Red Earth, Cyberbots Full Metal Madness, Super Gem Fighters Mini Mix, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo,
Try saying that 5 times
Hyper
fast.
Street Fighter 2. This will also have a treasure trove of more than 500 works of art. On the audio side, they will have a library of over 400 songs that you can access. This will be coming out for PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox X, S, and 1, the Switch, and PC via stream on June 24th. Physical editions will also be available for $40.
Yeah, so June 24th is the release date.
Yes,
But
I got a birthday present then.
Yeah, that's not bad. So I got to ask, because as a fellow Tekken player, why have we never played Mutant Glue? Not to want to say I want to beat you, but I just want to meet other players.
I do.
That's because I'm rusty as a nail when it comes.
I absolutely want to fight you now.
That just makes me want to play you better. I mean,
right?
I am incredibly. Listen, I have not played PlayStation 4 anything in a hot minute. I've been playing Pokemon as of late. So
have you been playing the Jurassic Park Pokemon where you can fight Pokemon?
Yeah, I do have Pokemon Tournament. Yes, I do have that. I've been playing the Pokemon Arceus, so.
Oh yeah, no, I've been rolling around with Field Squad. All 6-minded Pokemon are Fields. We just roll out.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with that.
That is something I need to see. A team of nothing but Fields. That is
nobody
hilarious.
expects just a squad of level 65 and 70s Fields roll into the field.
The sad part is somebody's gonna listen to this and go, I'm gonna somehow one up this.
Someone's already broken the game mechanics. If you have a team of nothing but bar barrels, you can sequence break the game because you can walk on top of the bar barrels and make an endless bridge anywhere in the game with them.
You're kidding!
No.
I always wondered who has that much time in the world to sit there and be like, how can I break this game?
You would be surprised. Well, you'd be surprised.
I'm in the wrong.
And just for info, my Tekken character, Dragonoff and Geese.
I'm just saying, that's just a wow moment. But anyway, Street Fighter 6, that's coming out. Looking forward to it. I just need the next.
Wait. Is Laura still there?
No, the only 2 characters that have been announced are Luke, because he's the Street Fighter 6 intro character.
Yep.
And what's the definitive term they use for him? Oh, Hot Ryu.
If I can't have no Laura have mercy, I'm not getting the game.
Wait, did you say Hot Ryu?
Yes.
Why did they have that?
Do you not know about that?
Because
I didn't.
He's got his full beard and he's topless in this one.
Yeah, and apparently he's massive. He's
Ex Machina.
He literally is like he is like Ken from Fist of the North Star.
So my only hope in this is that they actually do put Sean in this and they make him not a joke anymore.
Doubtful. I'm highly doubtful of that, but of course, Shadow, I'm pretty sure Laura's going to be a part of it.
I mean, I hope Laura's going to be there. Laura's my main.
Lord have mercy.
They're gonna put her back into it as long as. I mean, as long as Guile still has a messed up haircut, he's still going to be in it. Let's just be honest.
I
That
still
mullet is never going away.
Guile or brothers-in-law. That's always fun.
But moving forward, I know, like I said, I know we talked about Horizon Forbidden West. I know I gave my impressions on it. Joe, it's your turn because you've had the game for a little while now. So what did you think of Horizon Forbidden West so far?
Well, I mean, I streamed 8 hours of it today, so I had nothing to do this morning.
So you felt like me when I was sick on Wednesday, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not at Vegas yet. I'm
sorry.
I've already heard what they're calling Vegas these days. But I'm out and about. I think I'm doing things I really shouldn't be doing, but somehow I'm still doing it because my build of her is a huge stealth build. So I'm sneaking up on monsters that are twice my level, and because I have like most of the critical strikes done, I just like go in there to shank a dino, and just like I was never here.
You pretty much are just one shot.
See, Joe's the one that does the side missions, gets all the levels, and then does the regular mission.
Oh yeah, that Snap Turtle side mission where he's like level 27. I was level 15. I just like trigger it and let him not find me in front of there. Like, yeah, okay, let's proceed with the mission.
Nice.
See,
oh no, I'm gonna wait till you get to that portion. That's why I'm chuckling. I'm like, he hasn't got to that part yet. I'm just gonna shut up.
No, I've made it to points where, invaders from outer space have happened.
You're almost there.
Then not quite Gaia from the Captain Planet is telling me, "Hey, go to Vegas."
I wish I could make this up. That is the most accurate. Composition that you can give.
I was going to say
Hey, guys, we have Gaia right here.
I know because
Gaia's already there.
I was going to ask her. So I was going to ask you.
The way they designed Gaia in this thing is, you can tell, it's like, we want to make Whoopi Goldberg, but we don't want to pay the money.
I got nothing for that.
Damn.
I got nothing for that.
Damn. But anyway, Crystal.
Am I wrong?
Horizon Forbidden West. Are you a fan of the series or?
I have heard of the series. I have friends that are playing the series. I am not playing the series though.
Okay.
Like I said, my attention has been on Pokemon Arceus. So anything PlayStation related, I've kind of been in the dark about.
So where are you in Arceus?
So let me give you this though.
Where are you in Arceus?
I just finished fighting Palkia. So now I'm going around collecting all the plates.
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm trying to take on Heatran right now.
Ooh.
I haven't even started. I haven't even got the game.
Look at her face. That tells me that is not a pushover.
Well, when
None
it's
of them
an
are.
alpha, no.
Okay, because the look of your face was like, yeah, you can have fun with that.
It seems like what they did was they took the normal Pokemon that we are used to and then gave them glowing red eyes and then just boosted everything up by at least 15 to 20%. So
my kind of game.
This is not the Pokemon game you're used to.
It's not.
I always tell them, like, the whole story is, you're 15. If you don't pull your weight, we're just going to ship you on out and you can die.
That part.
Someone literally tells you that in the game.
That is still messed up. That is still messed up.
I mean,
Like,
you're a 10-year-old in the regular game going around the world. So, I mean, what's the difference?
There's safety measures, and there's cities, and trainers, and hospitals.
Yeah.
You can still die from a wild Pokemon.
In this one, if you're not careful, you're 15, and this small Bidoof will kill you.
Yes.
Still though. But then again, that was the whole premise of Pokemon. At 10 years old, apparently you can leave. And you can leave your home and just, forget your education.
I wish I could have left at 10.
I have never been more terrified of an alpha Togepi. Okay.
Oh, I ran into that the other day. It killed me.
An alpha Togepi, a little thing in an egg going.
That's still
I'm
funny.
chasing you with glowing red eyes.
That is
Have
still
you
funny.
gotten the Alpha Happini yet?
The hook.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
what?
Have you gotten the
No.
Alpha
Oh, God.
Happini yet?
No.
Okay,
I
so
got
if
I got
you
the
do
Alpha
the Alpha
Lopini.
Chansey, you get one of the big Alpha Chanseys.
Okay.
And when it evolves into Blissey, it is legit as big as one of the houses over in Jubilife Town.
Dang.
Damn.
Oh, and I
And
would dig with the Alpha Steelix.
the look on her face is priceless right now.
I
Just like,
need to find it.
I got the Alpha Onyx, made it a Steelix, and now that sucker is on
Those
the second
Steelixes literally scare the.
No, you don't
Just to know, I'll be screenshotting all her reactions tonight, by the way.
Of course you will.
you gotta make memes. If you're gonna make memes out of them, I want first crack at them.
No, the scariest thing is the Garchomp, because that thing is literally just a land shark trying to kill you.
I know.
Oh, God.
That's the worst part about it. Like you can be minding your own business, trying to stay away from said alpha, but the alpha will come find you, and then you will find yourself being chased by a giant land shark.
Okay, now let's talk about the real Terran Arceus, because I guess he was in a bad mood when he decided to make this Pokemon. Parasect. That's like one will spot you from clear across the map, flip you up, and start chasing you down.
That part.
Who?
No.
You
My problem is I keep getting chased by Carnivine. They literally will just hunt you down like you are their next meal. And will not leave you alone.
Time out. So, as a person that has yet to play this game, are you guys there to tell me they just gave you a T-Rex chasing Pokemon that's basically its sole purpose is to go after you?
Okay, think of Onyx. You know what Onyx looks like, right?
Yeah.
Okay, add metal to that, and that's a Steelix.
Well, shoot, that's still fun.
No, the most annoying
seen a Steelix?
Mm-hmm.
The most aggressive Pokemon in this game is the little mushroom crabs. Like I said, they will spot you from across the map, flip you off, and then come after you.
Zombie mushroom crabs.
I'm sorry.
They're already dead.
Yes, I feel like that's a Zack Snyder idea that just never made, that just fell on the editing floor.
I don't know what it is. All I know is it's terrifying.
Zombie mushroom crabs. Why does it feel like it's going to be another B-rated?
So Parasect and what is it? Paris. Basically, the mushrooms on its back as a smaller Pokemon grow and basically take the host.
Yeah, it's Cordyceps name.
Yeah.
So it's literally a walking mushroom crab zombie.
Yes.
From Gen 1. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. It's not even new. It's Gen 1.
Gen 1 Pokemon.
You know what makes me sad that's not in this game? Krabby and Kingler.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's actually a godsend. Thank God for that.
Dang.
Magikarp is still there.
Yeah.
Okay, if you tell me I gotta be scared of a Magikarp in this game, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh no, that still does nothing.
No.
Magikarp's only dangerous.
Honestly, I think the funniest alpha Pokemon that I've come across is a Psyduck.
Oh yeah, no, Alpha Psyduck's great. No,
they're just dirty.
There's the one instance where Gyarados actually uses its flying type because there is a flying Gyarados in the opening area.
Nice.
Oh God!
Listen,
let's go faster. Let's go faster.
From Monster Hunter and incorporated it into Pokemon because this is literally what it is.
There is no charge up moves. They will just straight up use Hyper Beam on you continuously.
Yes. And they will attack you as the player.
That's still cool.
You will get poisoned.
No, the most terrifying alpha is still Alpha Snorlax.
God, yes.
It's like, oh God,
please don't eat me, Mr. Snorlax. Please don't eat me.
It's like
I know you're hungry, but don't eat me.
It's like the worst thing. It's like a Snorlax taking you out is like, I don't. Maybe it's just me. It's like, wow, I'm gonna be taken out by a Snorlax. I'm literally taken out by the one Pokemon that all he does is sleep.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. The one that I came across that was terrifying to me was Ninetales.
Really?
That Alpha Ninetales scared the crap out of me.
Is it a Alolan or
no? It's a regular Ninetales because you find it in a volcano.
Oh yeah, no, I know what she's talking about. Now, the first time I think all of us spotted our first alpha had to be the Rapidash. It was like, oh cool, it's a Rapidash. Let's go get you. Yep. Like, why is this horse so big?
Giant Rapidash.
Why is this horse so big?
Clydesdale. I'm sorry, that was wrong. That was
like
wrong.
5 Clydesdales standing on top of each other.
Oh yeah, that's just that's the type of horse you read in Game of Thrones on that one. That's the kind of horse that has.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Let's back to that. Talking Pokemon, making a Mudsdale, because that's exactly what a Clydesdale is in the Pokemon world, is a Mudsdale. So stack 5 of those on top of one another, and then you got a Rapidash.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mutant Glue.
Yeah.
Have you had any trouble with poison types in that game? Have you?
Actually, no. I know why you said that.
Really?
I know exactly why you said that.
There's actually not that a lot of poison types. No,
actually, there's not. The only one I came across was, of course, the Ghastly line.
Okay.
The Gligar line.
And then Skorupi's line. Skorupi's line, because I have the Alpha...
Skorupi, yeah.
Whatever the adult form of Skorupi is.
But those are the only ones that I remember seeing. There haven't really been any other poison types.
Oh, Skunk Tank.
Oh, yeah, that stupid thing.
Skunk
I forgot
Tank.
about that.
Hey, time out. I know I'm rusty. I've heard of weird Pokemon names. Skunk Tank, just humor me. Is it exactly what I'm picturing?
It is literally a purple and white. Think Fifi the skunk from Tiny Toons.
Okay.
Male with a pompadour.
Okay, I'm glad.
You could just have people at you.
I literally thought I just have not been playing too much mechanical games because I don't know why I had a skunk with a gas canister on its tail and just with a scorpion in.
Well,
I know.
The thing is, its tail is bent over, and the tip of its tail is like a pompadour on the top of its head.
So
also in the Gen 4 sprites, it actually raises its leg up like it's squirting you with yeah. Oh
yeah, we got the Pokemon Direct tomorrow morning, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Really?
And,
damn.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh boy, I forgot about that.
That's so wild. I'm sorry. I have learned more about Pokemon. And I'm a little concerned. And
so we are doing Pokemon for a reason, because we can tell you the CW shows outside of Superman, no good.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do need to kind of breeze through those because I'm starting to wonder about Naomi. Because
what's there to wonder? I gave you fair warning weeks in advance.
Oh God!
But just like Batwoman, sir, I must carry on. I must. For the good of the review, I must carry this cross. So,
I feel that pain.
For Naomi, it just, I'm not sure what 5 episodes in, and I still feel like this is a worse slow burn than Zack Snyder's Justice League cut right now. That's saying a lot.
Jesus.
There's just nothing unique about that character. That's her biggest issue.
It's just the way that, I mean. You would think from the comic book, you think they would take a little bit more freedom with it, but in typical CW fashion, they add more teen drama than actual story, and I think that's the reason why it's getting lost. But
Josh Williamson already said
CW is nothing but teen drama.
He's writing her out of he's writing her out completely out of Justice League before he kills Justice League.
Yeah, we know. I don't want to trigger Joe again because Joe's gonna go in this. Joe's gonna be like, "There's a reason for this." I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that to Joe." But no, have you watched it? I mean, what were you saying? What were you saying, Mutant Glue, beforehand about Naomi?
That's one reason why I don't watch CW is because it's nothing but teen drama.
Up until a certain point, because the only reason I stayed on for CW was honestly Flash before it got bad in Supernatural, because I love Supernatural, even though some people would say after season 5 it should have ended. I'm not going to say who they are because they watch and I work out with them, so I got to be careful because I need them on bench press. But
is this what I think it is?
I'm just saying, Yes, that's why I'm like, I need them on bench press, so I need them to spot me. That's the reason I'm not going to say anything or their name. But
what up, Goku?
But with Naomi though, it's just that whole situation of just I feel like it's getting lost. Now, can things change because they still have, I want to say 5, 6 more episodes? Because
the answer is no.
I want to say yes, but I said the same thing about Batwoman. Batwoman, you know what? Batwoman had hit, Batwoman after they finally got rid of the Kane saga, they did get better. Now, this week's episode was caca, but the fact you introduced a Joker that was more two-faced than Joker, the fact that you kind of had
they made him his one-face persona.
Yeah, when I say he was Joker, when I say he looked like a Joker, but he acted more like Two-Face. That's about the best way I could put that.
Come on.
And then they're still forcing, and I guess this is where Mutant Glue has a point of the teen drama. They still want to show they want to show our lead heroine in a relationship and kind of making it more about the relationship versus her as a role as Batwoman and saving the city. And I'm like,
who is she with now?
The one from the Crows. I can't think of her name to save my life right now.
Oh, the other one. She's still with Sophie now?
Yeah, Sophie. There we go. That's her name.
Look, I'm behind, but I get it.
Hard Japanese, and I can get even squintier than this.
But but Joe's right. That's my cross to bear. I still say they still have one more. They still have one more episode before. I mean, the next episode is their season finale. We can hope for the best, but it's been hit or miss. But to get to the fun stuff, because I don't watch Legends of Tomorrow, I gave up. Legends of Tomorrow was like, we're a joke. We know we're a joke. Let's have fun with it. That's all you need to know about Legends of Tomorrow.
I'll give next season a chance.
Say what?
I'll give next season a chance because at least I want to see what their version of Booster Gold is like.
You want to see Donald face.
Oh God, they're bringing Booster in?
Yeah, they didn't officially say it, but the word he used was that the opportunity is going to be golden, which would refer to Booster Gold. So
hopefully I'll be able to catch up before everything starts again. So we'll see.
No, you don't really need to.
You don't need to catch up. Trust me. You don't.
I'm with Will on this one. It's for the review. I have to do it. I at least want to see what happens.
But Superman Lois, I will say this. Now, Mutant Glue, if there's any show on CW that I would tell you to watch outside of Stargirl, because I gave Stargirl a second shot, it was actually pretty good. But Superman Lois is a great CW. It's a great show on CW because there's not the teenage drama, but there's more of the adult story. So you kind of get more involved with the other characters than you do with Superman himself. And as of right now, Bizarro Superman has been introduced, which is kind of weird because the way they're writing Bizarro Superman, he's not in the same line as the Reign of the Superman. It's almost like now they're basically going against, and when the name got brought up, I was like, they're bringing in Parasite. Well, actually not Parasite that we know of, Parasite from a different Earth. Because when they mentioned Ali Aniston, I was like, that's Parasite.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of digging that. And like I said, I don't want to go too much into the episode as far as, explaining her abilities with the necklace and how she has her own cult and things of that nature. I just love the fact that you saw both the Kent twins kind of face off. And you saw a little bit of how can we put this, Joe? Enhanced abilities come out of one of them.
No, I completely do not care about this Jordan subplot anymore. Because for one, it's impossible for him to hide it. The boy can't hide being drunk from his father being Superman.
True.
The fact that he's this much of an idiot for the sake of attention, I don't care.
And
the thing that got me hype about this episode is that Bizarro is using the golden age or the silver age Bizarro thing, where he is from an alternate reality of Planet Bizarro.
Yeah.
Which I love that. I love that he's not a clone of Superman. Or
he actually has a point.
He's not something goofy. He's an alternate reality who just got trapped in this world.
Yeah. So trust me, you Glue. That's one thing I will suggest that if there's any show outside on CW I would recommend to watch, it would definitely be that. But because you're our guest and it's your first time being on this podcast, we did want to give you some time to introduce yourself, talk about your cosplay, things you're passionate about, and any other things that you want to besides going after Shadow and Joe for shots. But anything else you want to go ahead and just say the floor is yours.
Okay, all right. For I actually cannot really go after Shadow for shots or anything like that, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. So if anything, I owe him a lot more that I actually want to take shots at him.
Okay.
So
shots from
there's your flowers, bro. I hope you're happy.
The acknowledgement. You see, it's the acknowledgement with the hood on in the darkness with the light reflecting off the sunglasses. It's almost like that. It's almost like that nod. Just say he's like, all he's missing is just a New York City backscape. He's literally sitting on top of a gargoyle while brooding over the city, and he wants to get that head acknowledgement.
That's literally Shadow. He is in his element right now.
Because he is.
No, he's really gold.
I have gloves on now, so yeah.
Well, there you go. Now he has the gloves.
This was perfect. But yeah,
I am very cold.
Oh Lord. But yes, but as we know, I've come to meet you through Shadow as a cosplayer. Finally got to meet you last year, which was definitely great. But yeah, let's what got you into cosplay, and what was the, aside from Shadow, as you've already said, Shadow got you into it, but what was the one moment or one thing that you looked at and was like, I want to do this?
It was probably going to the conventions, because before I met Shadow, I had a little group going to just the convention that was in Nashville at the time, which was Wizard World.
Uh-huh.
So we would go to that one every year, and then we went to the one in Virginia, and then we came back to Heroes and Villains, and then that's where I met Shadow, and then it just kind of blew up from there. So I think it was just the aspect of dressing up and being somebody else for a day.
Nice.
And then after that, it just took off. It's been literally just climbing, and 2020 it skyrocketed. So that's just where I'm at now, really.
Nice. Okay. So let me also ask you this though. Aside from that, what has been, well, two questions, and I'm gonna let the other guys, I know they probably want to throw out some stuff there too, since we're kind of doing this little pre-interview thing with you. But what has been your favorite cosplay so far, and what has been your challenging one so far?
Ooh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I have over 100 cosplays now.
Nice.
So favorite is probably going to be Dr. Facilier, just because I was really, really, really determined to get that done before a certain con, which I did. And I made the hat myself, which was my very first big build. So that's the one that I'm the most proud of, because everything came out exactly the way that I wanted it to.
Okay.
As far as challenging goes, actually, the one that I'm working on now, or trying to get everything together now for, is Ahsoka Tano, because I've never done anything Star Wars before. I really don't know what I'm doing with these prosthetics, but there are a group of people, plus the person in question who is the actress for her, who are looking for this cosplay from me. So I have to get it, and I have to learn it, and it's going to be challenging because it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
You're saying that with a smile. That's very disarming.
I like the challenge.
There's a reason for that.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, Shadow. This is weird. So, this is your time to shine, Shadow.
Oh dear God! Go ahead, Shadow. Go on. Go ahead.
I feel like this is your time to shine, as he literally puts on the mask. Really?
Yes, he. Yeah.
I'm very cold.
No face, no case. I was like, really, really, Shadow?
No, man. Seriously, this chick right here, man. It's been a wild ride. Since we met, Heroes and Villains, and then that was 16? 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the
so then the
following
following
was 2017.
Yeah. So we met at Heroes and Villains, then we did the photo walk. That's when we kind of vibed a little bit more. She was Blade, I was Luke Cage. And then right before the summer started, something magical happened. We decided to get a small group together and do the Legion of Doom, because we haven't really seen any villains being portrayed here in Nashville, So we were like, villains need love too. And we get up on stage doing a cosplay contest at HyperionCon, which is what my shirt is. And we win. And from then on, it's just been nothing but just endless fun, chaos, hilariousness. And now here we are at conventions, able to have tables with merchandise on it, with being able to have a space for those who aren't really I'm not gonna say vibing with the convention, but who come by themselves or don't really know anybody, and they can you can ask her. We'll talk to anybody. Between me and her alone, we will go up and talk. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Like a costume. Come holler at us real quick. We'll talk to anybody. Yeah. We don't care because it's just that much fun.
But that's cool though that you're very welcoming to those, like you said, that may be new to cosplay or maybe new to conventions. Just probably saw something on a billboard and said, "Hey, this looks great." Came down here and you're like the I won't say the welcoming committee, because the welcoming committee could have, depending on which comic book you read, could be very good or very bad or very graphic.
I have a solution to that, though. I have a solution to the welcoming committee. Now, if you're not really wanting to join something that is ominous, it's not really ominous because we've changed the name to the Nashville Legion of Cosplayers. But if you just want to kind of get your foot in, I started the Chameleon Coalition. It's literally the same thing, except it's more along the lines of not saying that the Nashville Legion of Cosplayers are not a safe space, because it is.
Okay.
It's less intimidating because you don't necessarily have to cosplay. Granted, you don't have to cosplay with them either. But if you want to get your foot in, find one of us, because Shadow is one of the founding members. I am the founder of it. And we will help you find what you need. We will get you to where you need to go.
Oh, Shadow's been trying to give me the cosplay
class
for the last 3 years.
You got one with us. That kind of a thing.
Oh, Shadow's been trying to get me to do it for 3 years now, and I'm like, I need a lot.
Why haven't you?
I need a lot. I'm a big dude.
Me
Why
too.
haven't you?
Wow, not the zoom in. You know what?
I don't play.
No. This is a safe thing. I will be honest with you. Know what? I will be honest with you, Crystal. I will be so honest with you right now. You know why? Because I've got dreams.
What's wrong with that?
No, that's all I got. I thought I had something else to follow up with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, let that be your. This whole thing, this whole cosplay thing. Let that be your escape.
I cannot tell you, as my fiance saying, ask him again. I was like, really, honey? Just ask him again? Yeah. Just the level of petty on this.
I mean, if I have your fiance on my side, then what is really stopping
you?
Hey.
Yeah, she heard you. She's right.
What's really stopping you, then, bro?
No, here's the thing. My thing is, I have already been told, both Shadow, go ahead, Shadow. Go and say it.
Dude, you and her. Kingpin and Vanessa, bam, right there. That's it. Boom, done.
Potential engagement.
That's it.
Potential
engagement. That's the shoe. That's the shoe we're doing. Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
I feel like this has been planned already, and I'm just now getting to the fun part. No,
that's how it works. He has the plan, then he's gonna want to shoot it.
Oh no, well he's already doing the engagement photos anyway, so I've accepted that in life. No, for me, it's like I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always wanted to do Gears of War because I've never seen a Cole cosplay ever, and but at the same time, I slick want to do a Crisis one, but Crisis the armor for that is a little bit intricate because that's gonna be a challenge in itself. So if there was ever
what you're saying is the only thing that's stopping you is opportunity.
Oh, hello.
I'm just mad about the fact of the chorus in the background just went and it caught it. The timing of this. This is just the timing of this. No, you are exactly right. It is opportunity. It's just fine. It's for me. It's finding time among my many other vices and habits and things of that nature. I just find it funny because every time me and another friend of mine, who will name Goku, I won't say his real name now. But Goku, because he cosplays as Goku quite.
I only know one person who that could be. So
it's exactly who you think.
It's exactly who you think.
I know who it is. Okay.
The only person international that Goku that will literally be Goku in real life, if given the chance to train, would be him.
I know.
He has sat there and told me many a times that he would like to see me. Well, it was funny that he said, "You know what? You could be Thanos with the helmet." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Look at you." And here's the messed up part. As he said this at a con, it was like, "You'll be perfect for Thanos." It was like we were surrounded by 20 people that had all different conversations. They all turned around and said, "Yes." I was like, "Really?"
That's the response. That is your trigger. That is the response that you need.
No, we need a Thanos for the Legion.
I mean,
I kind of feel like again this is a setup. This is supposed to be.
I'm Lex Luthor. I take the opportunity and make it a setup.
I just have a butler.
You're gonna be Shadow. You're gonna be there with the rose at our engagement photo, saying, "Here you go," and you guys will be good. It's like, Kelly, you're beautiful. You look innocent. Cool.
All three of us are in the Legion, so you know.
I see. Oh,
that reminds me.
Yes,
we got two more members of we have two honorary members of the Nashville Legion of Doom coming to join us for ICCC. We have my Bahamian sister, and we have my Californian brother. So,
okay, now comes the normal time where I do this.
What?
Is my soulmate coming?
He might.
He's
not from California though.
Oh, okay. No, okay, never mind. Okay.
No, he might. He's going through some things right now. He might. And Jay is coming, and SJ is coming. And Anubis.
Wow.
There's a lot of people that are coming.
Okay.
I bet they are.
MTAG and ICCC.
It's like the whole package. But thank you, Mutant Glue, for that little bit and for my therapy session that I didn't think I was going to be having in the middle of this interview.
Wait, we have one more thing to do. As
hopefully usual, not directed at me, but go ahead, Joe.
As usual, when Crystal is on, pull up the share screen.
Uh-oh. What you got?
I found another cosplay for Crystal.
So another green kind of poisonous type character. You know what that makes her?
Joe.
It reminds me of a song, Will. It reminds me of a song.
It does remind me of a song.
Do it. It's just because Crystal's a graphic poison type.
Don't do it. Listen. Listen.
You know, Joe, she is.
Listen. Y'all don't understand. I have a lot of builds that I'm working on. Okay? I can't add another one to the roster.
Sure you can. Sure you can.
This is where Joe just says, "I'm just gonna leave this here and walk off."
Listen. I have a list right here of the stuff that I'm working on.
Yes, and at the bottom we're gonna write MELE.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No. Hey, Joe, show her the armor.
Oh wow.
Which one?
The normal version.
Wait. When have y'all known me to work on armor?
It sounds
we know people. We know people.
So what's saying? So what's saying, Crystal, is what's stopping you?
What's stopping
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
This is
yeah,
the project
yeah, what's
that I'm
stopping
already
you?
working on, and the content that I have to make for them. That is what's stopping me. You cannot be using that same tactic against me, sir. I know what
Why
you're doing.
not?
Why not? That was
It
just
doesn't
you
work
just
for me.
just
That's
minutes
why
ago.
He took the opportunity and he did it.
Yep, there you go.
That's not how this works. That's not. How
Voila.
am I supposed?
Wow, that was kind
You got this. I believe in you.
of that would be impressive.
Listen, that has money written all over it that I am not in possession of. Okay,
Crowdfunding.
I cannot. That is
Dang.
a lot. That is a lot.
I'm sure.
Like I said, I have a whole list right here. Not only do I have to make prints for it to put them in my store, I also have to finish them and make sure they fit and still make content for them.
But where is your print store for all those that may not know?
Okay, my print store is mutantglue.square.site.
Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Yep.
That is also where you will find the comic that I am on the cover of. So,
Yay.
Yay. That's why I want you. That's why I want you to bring up too. I'm glad you actually have that. So for all those that don't know about Stars, can you tell them really quickly what that's about before we move on to Joe and his news?
first, Sovereign Comics is a Black-owned comic book company based out of Colorado. They believe in diversity of everything. Anything you were possibly looking for in the comic series, they got it. Vampires, elves, orcs, you name it, they got it. Stars, in particular, think of it like Jim and the Holograms, but with better powers.
Okay.
So the character that I'm portraying here, Siphon, think of her like Rogue, but she can control multiple powers at once.
So current, so
Current
the other
Rogue.
Black X-Men, the current X-Men that can do that right now, who is also black, Sync.
Yep.
Yeah,
You got a point.
Another cosplay.
yeah.
Dang.
I can
Actually,
see
that
her
one
as
would be
Sync.
for you, there, Chief, not her.
Still,
Okay.
They all the universes of Sovereign Comics, like all of the comic series together, they're all in one big universe, so they all will coincide with one another eventually.
Okay.
But this is more of like an introduction of them fighting their first big bad, them taking their band to a Battle of the Bands thing, them trying to find their name, that kind of a thing. It's more of an introduction, but if you start with this one is going to be the comedy of the series of books that he already has.
Nice.
Because he's got one that's going to be sci-fi based. There's one that is more serious, political based kind of. There's a high school drama kind of comic. And he's finishing up a manga, a comic that he already had, but he turned into a manga instead.
Nice.
So it's a wide universe of just pure chaos, and I love it. I've been with this company since 2019. I ain't going nowhere. He will be at a KaiCon in July.
Nice. Well, that's good to know. That's definitely a bucket dream to actually to headline a comic, to actually have your own comic book character. So I know you. I know the first time I saw you post that on Instagram, you were effing excited, and I was excited for you, because who else can sit there and say that their persona, the likeness of themselves, is forever immortalized on paper?
Here's the thing: this character here. Mm-hmm. He made this character before he even met me.
Oh, wow.
And the more I read about her and the more I learn about her, the more I'm like, wait a minute, this is me. I even look like her.
So what you're telling me is
this was not based off of me. This one was not based off of me. There is 2 characters that are based strictly from me.
Okay.
And that is in the Temple High series, which he has not finished yet, but he's still working on. Nice.
Well, I'm glad for you, because I was like, that's like I said for you, to actually be able to do that, to to have that is very, very few cosplayers, even though famous or not famous, you're still all cosplayers in my book. But to actually have a comic book line, that's pretty freaking cool. But I know Joe. Joe, let me know when you're ready for your side, so I can cue you up for your comic book, sir. Because I did kind of get a view from straight. What was your show called again, Joe? Because I kind of forgot it already.
Straight out
Straight out the box.
Yeah. So straight out the box. Oh, we all got a theme song to it already.
He's got
not yet. We will.
Well, it's straight out the box, patent pending.
The theme song he did.
The theme song was out. The theme song was out the box by the kid show.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, okay. I learned something.
So long, farewell to you, my friend. Sorry, I'll wait.
I was like, dang, I think you're gonna break out. Go ahead, Caroline. I was gonna say you're gonna break out.
And monetize.
But no,
I don't do it.
But straight out the box, every Thursday is Joe's creation. I was lucky to catch the tail end of it. So I did kind of get a view of the comic book so far, and kind of trying to hold off on my opinions about them, because there were a lot of great comic books this week. So Joe, just let me know you're ready, and I'll share it off to you, sir.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of other stuff. We got Chip Zdarsky. Once he is done with Daredevil Woman Without Fear, Devil's Reign, and Daredevil Men Without Fear, he will be taking over Batman in June. Highly looking forward to that. I will not sub to this Batman book, but I will at least look in on it.
See, I'm gonna go wind up seeing the movie next week. I've already.
I'm going to see the movie. It's just I'm not supporting a direct Batman title. I'll support every Batman title but Batman.
We'll talk more about that in the next episode, because I feel like that's a whole episode worth of content.
That's a whole nother episode of keep going, Joe.
The clip I had you grab.
Say what?
The clip?
Yeah. Because I don't know. Are you sharing your screen again? I don't see it.
No, I said put it in the group chat. The Fudo Detectives.
Oh, I'll go look that up. Sorry, kind of working off a different setup here. But keep going.
We've got anime news because we all watch anime here. So I actually just got the latest episode of which one was it? My Dress Up Darling, healthiest relationship in anime ever.
Come again?
My Dress Up Darling.
One of those exists?
Okay.
I like slice of life stuff.
No, we're not judging. It's just
we're not judging you. We're like, what? You got to explain that one, because I think that that flew over my head.
Introverted kid meets girl who wants to cosplay real bad, and his family runs a line of the traditional Japanese dolls that are very well done. So he makes clothes for the dolls in the family. So he's very good at making clothes. So she's like, hey, you can do this. Can you make me a cosplay? Then it just turns into a very nice, healthy relationship. Slice of life thing of she wants to cosplay and he's the cosplay maker.
Oh.
Why do I feel like that's something that she would end up doing?
It's just a very nice slice of life thing. Dragon Quest Dai still going on. Inuyasha, they're finally in the present time. It's an enjoyable series, but I still have problems with that Inuyasha series.
Yeah.
That's the one with the kids, right?
That's the one with the kids.
That's the one that's following. I like it. I kind of dig it.
Oh, I dig it. I love it to death. I just have a problem with who the mom is.
I kind of figured you probably would.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, I remember now.
Yeah. Kind of got a problem with who Schumer's baby mama is, but that's about it.
That was...
Yeah.
So it's exactly who you think it is.
Yeah.
I ain't even bothered.
Okay, you're talking about the Futo SNA trailer, right?
Yes. Fudo Detectives.
Okay, I'm getting it.
This actually takes place directly after Kamen Rider Double Memory of the Winds movies. So this is a year
we get Kamen Rider anime?
Yes.
Yep, hang on. I've got to jump through the ads. Y'all keep going. I'm just getting it cycled.
Let me think. What else am I watching? Miss Kuro Itsu from the Monster Design Division.
Okay.
Crystal, actually, you would
that
really
one
enjoy
about
this
the.
one. So the story on this anime is you are following Miss Kuro Itsu, who designs monsters for tokusatsu enemy organizations. So, but the cool thing about the anime is they always feature actual local heroes and promote them.
That's cool.
Nice.
So at the end of each
Okay.
episode, they'll do the theme song. They'll show what the heroes look like in real life, but they'll have the actual local heroes come and do voice work. There's also this really nice running gag at the end of an episode where this girl's at a temp agency and she always keeps getting this one specific job as temp work, and it's always being a costume grunt for all the organizations. She's like, at least it pays the heating and electricity.
Dang.
This last episode, they actually asked her, was like, so what's the longevity of getting on this job? And the guy that, like, the girl that's running this the temp agency is like, well, once a lot of people get strong enough, they either just branch out and form their own organizations or they just become heroes. There's no longevity in being a grunt.
Damn. Okay, I got the trailer ready for you whenever you're ready, Joe.
Go for it.
Okay, so this is new to me because I've never heard this. So what did you call
This
it again?
comes out in
What was it
August.
again? Say
Huh?
it one more time.
This comes out in August.
All right, let me play it. Oh, if it'll. There we go. Oh, come on. Work with me now. Oh, this is interesting.
風の町フート。この町では小さな幸せも大きな不幸も常に風が運んでくる。僕たちは2人で1人の探偵だ。行くぜ、相棒。
All right, so that's interesting.
We
So
also have news on the cast. So the actual actors not coming back to reprise the roles, unfortunately. What they are doing is getting the cast that actually did all the voice work from the Kamen Rider Hero of Memories video game. So Koki Uchiyama from Kamen Rider Saber, Devilman Crybaby, Yuri and Ice will be returning as Philip. Yoshimasa Hyosa from My Hero Academia and Megalobox will be Shotaro. Makoto Furukawa will be from One Punch Man and Fruits Basket will be coming back to be Ryu Teryu. He is the red-jacketed cop who is also the secondary writer, Kamen Rider Excel. Detective police ally, wife of Teryu, and chief of the detective agency that Shotaro and Philip are coming from is being reprised by Mikako Komatsu from Jujutsu Kaisen, Don't Toy With Me, and Miss Nagatoro. New to the series of Kamen Rider Double is also Akira Senki playing Takumi. She has done voice work in Street Fighter V and Fate Grand Carnival. And Daisuke Ono, who was in Kamen Rider Den-O and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He will be playing Yukuji Bando.
I did get a little bit of Cowboy Bebop, a little bit of JoJo Bizarre Adventure from that. It's digging. I mean, it is inviting. So
yeah. Go ahead.
No. That's all I got. Go ahead.
So, I mean, the premise of Kamen Rider Double was this was the first of the 2010 series, where it was pretty much, basically, it was kind of Cowboy Bebop, where it was about a half-boiled detective and his partner who was basically a human encyclopedia, where they would fuse together by their driver to become a singular being. Mm-hmm. But it was always mystery-based, detective noir, all sorts of that stuff.
Okay. I'm digging it though. I don't know why. It's always been those. I'm not gonna say Cowboy Bebop-esque type of storytelling, but you can kind of tell with some anime it kind of follows that formula, and especially if you got a nice little soundtrack to it. I'm sorry that I almost want to sit there and say I'm gonna be honest, that got my attention. Of course, me being new to this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look forward to this one. But Shadow, Mutant Glue, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with you with the whole theme song bit. It's very inviting. Very inviting.
Double was very fun Kamen Rider series. I definitely want to go back and rewatch it again before I watch this. But I mean, I'm hoping to see them transform. If they do, cool. But if they not, I mean, the story that they're presenting. Yes, okay, then you're good then. But yeah, no, because like that the detective type story, and like you said, it definitely has those Cowboy Bebop feels to it. And I mean, just having more Toku in anime form is really fun. Like the anime he talked about earlier with the monster creator, and now we getting this. I mean, it feels like Toku is taking that step in the next direction, which I hope their American followers, aka Power Rangers, do the same thing. Hasbro, step up, animate your shit. I mean, stuff.
I still want my Power Rangers adult movie, but that's just me.
Kamen Rider thing since SD Kamen Rider way back in the 80s.
Well, exactly. Like it's been that long, so now we're getting like a new type to it, and so my hope is that Hasbro sees how Motoku stuff is doing there, and they take. I mean, we're already getting a bunch of new Power Ranger stuff coming soon, but we don't really know what it is. A lot of us are hoping for animated stuff because there are so many stories that could be told from just the outside lore in this series. I'm not going to get too heavy on it today because I could spend.
I was going to say
all the hours.
I mean, we can always come back and talk about. We can do a whole podcast about Power Rangers, and I can let you guys run with it. I really want to do that.
Other reason
you don't want that.
The other reason we're doing this with the Kamen Rider thing is because actually, they're running out of places to shoot in Japan. Because of what shooting in Japan does to like traffic and workflow schedule.
Yeah,
less places are being more open to having Super Sentai and Kamen Rider shoot there, so they're looking for alternative projects to kind of stem that flow.
Wasn't New Zealand like the go-to place for a lot of shows?
Well, it is for Power Rangers, but in Japan, they want to shoot on location because there are very iconic spots that are always being used. Most notably, the underground sewer system.
Okay.
Multiple rider shows where it has the giant pillars. That's been used across multiple rider things. A certain plaza has been used almost consistently for the last 70 years.
Okay. No, that's cool. But what else you got, Joe?
No, that's it. Now we got comics.
You butter me up with that new anime. It's like that's all I got for you.
What was the other thing that they said about this series? There is one other thing. Soundtrack.
I need something with Demon Slayer. With Demon Slayer's Entertainment District arc ending, and we're about to start the swordsmanship arc. And by the way, real quick, as Joe's about to go into something else. How do you feel about the animes out there right now, Mutant Glue? Because I know how Shadow feels about it. I know how Joe feels about it. How do you feel about it? As far as anything that you're currently watching or you're wanting to get started on or just avoiding altogether?
Honestly, as much as I love anime, I have been avoiding a lot of it, considering the fact that a lot of it is becoming mainstream, and I don't really do mainstream.
Okay.
Same.
I can understand that.
So, yeah, I don't... As much as I enjoy the concept, I enjoy the art, I enjoy the stories that I've been hearing from friends, I enjoy my friends talking about it, I don't like mainstream. I mean, the most mainstream that I got was Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop, and Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
So
what about Goblin Slayer?
I haven't even looked at it.
Okay. Avoid the first episode. But aside from that, you're good.
No. specifically watch the first episode. Please do.
You know what, Shadow? You just want to see me suffer. That's all that is.
See, I try to save you. Shadow wants to throw you into the fire.
Shadow, listen. Shadow has this ongoing vendetta with me that he wants to literally sit there and watch me suffer while he laughs maniacally in the shadows. That is his thing. That is what he wants to do. See?
I was
this is that brother-sister bond that we have
at you right now, which I still find amazing.
This is that brother-sister bond that we have. So as much as I want to see him, injure himself and laugh, he wants to see me suffer and I laugh.
Okay,
because
I get it. It's a brother sister thing. No, but I would sit there and tell you, my animes. I know I can tell you a few of them, but I understand, things become too mainstream. It's like for me, I like a little bit of variety. I even like JoJo. I even like JoJo Bizarre Adventures. Even Stone Ocean on Netflix.
My favorite one.
When I had that on.
Yes, but I love you, so I watched it with you. Yes,
I can't even get into JoJo. I tried. I can't get into it.
Yeah, me neither.
It is a unique taste for people. Like for me, I got on Attack on Titan when a lot of people did not like Attack on Titan. I love Attack on Titan.
Can't do it.
Look, I watched Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill at the same time, and Kill la Kill got way more interesting. So I just said bump it, and I haven't. I got to episode 14 of season 1 and stopped. I haven't watched since.
I will say about Attack on Titan, that second arc was drier than avocado toast. I'm not gonna lie to you, but as it's starting to wrap up, it's really, really good. So I'm trying to tell people, it's like, you know what it is? It's like One Piece. Don't try to watch it from the beginning. Try to go somewhere in the middle and catch up.
Listen, as much as I love my friends, I love my friends to death. I swear I do. But if I hear anything else about One Piece, I think I may go into a shock.
So she's gonna get you.
Nothing. And not to mention, I have been made to cosplay Nico Robin, and I have the outfit here. So I'm now in the universe, but I'm not watching anything One Piece. I am not.
I feel like you've been One Pieced out.
I have. I have. When one of my best friends is literally obsessed with One Piece.
She's gonna get you, bruh. She's gonna get you.
Listen, I love my little sister to death. I do, but I swear to God, and she knows this, One Piece is just like, as soon as I hear, oh, One Piece is I tune out.
You tune out.
Like, nope.
I will defend one aspect about it. The new arc has an excellent animation studio behind it. This time around.
That's all cool. The characters are cool. The storyline is cool. I just can't do it. I am literally, like Shadow said, One Piece.
So
Jared actually asked me, like, I want to get to One Piece, but where should I actually start? It's on episode 144.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have Nico Robin. I just have to.
Okay, so don't cosplay as Monkey D. Luffy around Mutant Glue. Got it. I just want to make sure.
No. You don't understand. My friends are going to be cosplaying around me One Piece characters. So there will be a Luffy, there will be a Zoro, there will be a Nico Robin.
Which Nico are you?
The one, the black dress.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that one.
She's happy, but sometimes
my best friend is Nami. I can't.
Yeah, but look at it this way, girl. They gave you the one with the best fashion sense out of everybody.
That's a fair point.
I mean, it was between her and Boa, so
that's a fair point. But
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't see you bending that much, though. So that's why I can't see you as Boa, because I just don't see you putting your back out like that for some of her camera poses.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shadow. I literally heard the wind up, and it's just like Shadow is like, he doesn't like that sign. He likes that sign and the pitch.
I can pull off the poses. It's just the fact that I don't know.
It's okay.
Not my thing.
So you're telling me what you're saying.
It's okay.
Shut up, Shadow.
Somebody challenge.
Shut your
Somebody
mouth,
talent.
please, sir. Thank you.
Let's ask this. Well, as long as there's not a video out there that Shadow has that he's not going to put up, I think you'll be fine.
Knowing Shadow, he's got something somewhere.
The fact that your eyes went up and to the left kind of scares me a little bit. You're like, that might be something there.
That's the thing. When it comes to Shadow, what him and my other friend like to do is take candidates of me and keep them, and then use them against me later. This man probably has an entire folder of nothing but candidates of me.
Well, y'all did call him the Nick Fury of the group, so I mean, he does keep files.
Just do what Sydney does and embrace it. Yeah. Just do what Sydney does and embrace it. I mean, she will forever be eternally grateful for the thing of Zelda sitting there taking a giant bite out of the hamburger that's always passed around.
It's true. But I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to stop your flow, man. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I was only going to say all the music from the original series is being carried over to the show. And series creator is Rico Sanjo, will also be script supervisor for the series. So nice. I expect good quality from the series. I know the music's going to be good. Kamen Rider Eternal's actor actually said he was voicing work. So evil Kamen Rider Zombie Man is coming back for the series, despite
yes,
Megaform in his own movie. So yeah, he'll be back.
Interesting.
Nice.
Kamen Rider Turtle was an old white Kamen Rider with the cape, with the Spetsnaz knife.
I'm selling you Metal Gear vibes, but okay.
Oh no, that's exactly what it was. Him and his whole group was pretty much just like the Revolver Ocelot group.
Nice. All right, so Foxdot. So basically Foxhound. I'm dealing. I like
they were Foxhound.
Also, another thing I wanted to cosplay one day was do Snake. So that's good.
Do the thing.
Snake's
do it.
My favorite was Snake Eater. I want to do Big Boss.
Do it.
But I gotta do the eye patch. See, I don't got a beard like Shadow does, so this right now is as close as I've got. I don't want to make one. I want mine to be. You know what? We're not getting into this right now. We are not getting into this. Joe, what's the next thing? We're not getting this right now.
Comics.
Thankfully, go into comics before Cheryl tears me a new one about this.
I mean, I got to share it. I was waiting for you to pull them.
Just leave me out there. Just leave me out there hanging, Joe.
We don't have a clip. I thought we had a clip. We don't have a clip. Okay.
We don't have a clip, Joe. I need you to bail me out right now.
All right. Well, then share the screen. All right. First up, Robin. Let me pull it up. Extreme close-up on Robin's abdomen. Robin is written by Josh Williamson, art by Gleb Milkanov, colors by Luis Guerrero, and letters by ALW's Troy Pateri. So this finishes out the Mortal Kombat arc that Robin was in. There's a party. We get to chase down one of the last bad guys, tying up some loose ends. Ravager finds out who the clone of her dad is, but we don't. I mean, it's either her resurrected brother that was killed in long ago in Teen Titans, or it's a teenage clone of Deathstroke. Robin finally gets to kiss Flatline. We learn Flatline's name. We get to see Beach Bum Ra's al Ghul and Talia have drinks.
Oh, the shade. The shade.
Oh, yeah.
Always throwing shade. Ain't they right?
Robin kissing Flatline, and Ra's al Ghul just goes like, he does take after his father. And
just the Ra's al Ghul.
Talia just like and walks right off panel. It's also funny to note seeing Beach Bum Ra's al Ghul having a coconut drink with an orange straw and little purple umbrella. It brings me no end of delightment.
It was just the shade level he had. The shade level he had on that line as he walked off was like, that was more devastating than anything you've ever done in Gotham history. They completely destroyed your daughter and saying, yeah, he takes off his father.
Also, Ra's al Ghul is also dealing with his mother's soul mother. So
yeah,
Robin's great grandma, who was the main villain of the Mortal Kombat tournament, she was the Shang Tsung.
Yep.
So this goes into the new arc, which will, I believe, be resurrecting Alfred Pennyworth finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
That
no,
man,
it really has been finally.
Yeah, it really has.
Moving along, we got The Human Target #5, written by Tom King, art and colors by Greg Smallwood. This tells us who our potential killer is, as we see that Christopher Chance has slept with ice. We find out that Fire is extorting John Jones for money by sleeping with him. And John Jones is trying to probe Christopher Chance's mind, but it works backwards because we find out that Christopher Chance has been trained to deal with mind probes.
Inception.
Job. It's just also really weird that John is sleeping with, of all things, a woman that controls fire.
Told you, John's got a safe word. And what's that safe
John's
word?
got a safe word. It's Oreo cookie.
Oreo cookies. It is goes to show you there's a safe word involved.
We also learned that he's also the silent partner in Booster Gold's future bagel store, because that's Booster's current quick rich scheme is a bagel store. We now find out that is who has poisoned Christopher Chance is Fire. Next issue, we get to see the ramifications of Christopher Chance sleeping with ice because Guy Gardner comes back. And Guy Gardner still has this thing for ice. Mm-hmm. And then the book goes on a 5-month hiatus. So after book 6, we are done with the Human Target season 1. It's also kind of a weird Inception style to this issue.
It really was, because I mean, I know, Joe, you were talking about that on the comic top on the comic pop. Let's try it again, because that was good and terrible. So Joe talked about it on his show. And I have to admit, the way the book read, it looked like it read out of sync, but it did actually read like an Inception movie. Which after I went back and really took time with it, it was beautifully done. But I love the whole thing about I'm hopefully, as I'm grabbing the salt, I'm pretty much going through everything, and yet John Johns with the Lady of Fire, Oreo cookies, steam. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make that a thing. That is going to be a thing.
Yeah. Jumping over to Marvel. We got Ghost Rider issue 1. Ghost Rider is being written by Benjamin Percy, art by Corey Smith, colors by Brian Valenzi, and lettering by VC's Travis Lanham. Mm-hmm. So this is the new Marvel horror comic, as it should be with Ghost Rider. We are back with OG Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze, who wakes up mysteriously in a town where he has a wife, 2 children, a steady job at a garage, with a garage partner that mysteriously looks a lot like Sam Elliott.
Right.
To where we learn that not all is as it seems, as he attends therapy continuously with somebody, and we learn that he had a terrible motorcycling accident, which caused a massive stitch along the side of his head. But this town is not what it seems, and the writer eventually has to get involved.
Oh, I love this. I love the setup. The whole idea of the therapist is like, monsters aren't real. He's like, my name's Johnny Blaze, and monsters are not real. I'm like, that whole entire setup, I was like, whoever watched this, watched Midnight Mass on Netflix and took notes. I'm all for it. And especially because Ghost Rider, to me, that's one of my favorite Marvel comic book heroes. So anything Ghost Rider, I will love to read, and I was not disappointed by this, especially how it started, and of course the introduction of Zeb and the Night Magicians. I was like, we are finally. I was excited. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is their big new initiative. They're starting to do a lot of new #1s. We did cover the new Iron Fist last week, where it was kind of Iron Fist meets Jackie Chan Adventures.
Pretty much.
With the new Iron Fist kid, well, because Danny Rand is no longer Iron Fist, it's a new. I want to say he's either Korean or possibly Hong Kongese.
Well, judging he was one of the divine weapon holders, so probably gonna be Korean. Korean
Maybe.
or Chinese, one of the two.
One of the two. He just got to go find those pieces of the mystical sword before evil forces of the shadows do.
Right.
All with the help of his plucky niece Jade. No, there was no Jade.
Plucky. Plucky.
No, but seriously, this is their new push. I believe there's going to be another new #1 series coming out next week too, but I'm not sure which. I enjoyed it. I think it was a good start. I think it was a good fake out. I kind of wish they had held on to the town and family dynamic at least for one more issue. And maybe like
I can see that.
Johnny had to deal with something over here, but doesn't know what's going on at home yet.
Yeah, considering the fact the spirit of vengeance is somewhere else. But
Theranos is definitely there.
Yeah.
Moving on over, Amazing Spider-Man number 90. This is chapter 16 of the Beyond series. We are dealing with the Queen Goblin, who is a poor woman possessed by the literal sins of Norman Osborn as a suit. Complete with her own.
Yes. Look, I was waiting for that. That look is perfect. Oh, Shadow, I wish you got a meme of that. Yes,
I'm sorry. What?
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay,
yes.
so how do I put this? Prior to the Beyond arc, he was dealing with somebody called Sin Eater, who has a magical shotgun that can shoot the sins at you. So he shot Norman Osborn. Someone picked up all the sins of Norman Osborn, which are a lot, put them into a jar, and just dumped them on this woman. So now she's a goblin.
Yes.
The comic books. She also has her own penance spare.
Yes.
Which I have effectively called guilt gaze, because she makes you feel all the guilt you've ever felt in your life to where you just want to end it all.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, while Peter's dealing with this, Ben Riley's having memory issues because of what's been done to him in the Beyond Corporation, and his memory is slowly crumbling away. So where he's going to start having trouble telling friend or foe soon. So hopefully this ends out well. My greatest hope for this is that Ben will get his own book after this arc ends in I want to say at the end of March is when Beyond ends.
Yeah, but you gotta talk about that one scene. I know I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, but the one scene at the bottom of the river. That was awesome.
So Queen Goblin, who Spider-Man makes a joke, is like, doesn't the X-Men already have a Goblin Queen? She goes like, no, Queen Goblin. Oh, and Peter's like, oh, because it rhymes with Green Goblin. You're very good at this. But no, so she guilt gazes Spider-Man, who just falls into the Brooklyn River and has a heart to heart with everybody to remind him it's okay to fail time to time. Yeah. And then he gets up and just pushes himself out of the river. It's Peter. He needs more motivation than Ben does.
Yeah, but you could hear the motivational music, and he says that's why we're Spider-Man.
The weird thing from last issue is she does it to both Mary Jane and Felicia, and it doesn't do anything to Mary Jane.
Mary Jane has accepted in life that she will never equal up to Gwen.
Yeah, which Crystal, girl, you need
that's the truth, honey.
You need to read the Black Cat Mary Jane crossover issue. That was a delight.
Oh, this is my dream again.
Please. Oh no! So the whole premise for this was, we can dovetail into that, is Peter's held hostage by a C-level villain while he's in the hospital. So Black Cat and Mary Jane have to team up to get something back for him. After a whole bunch of stuff, they do it, and then Peter wakes up to Mary Jane and Black Cat wearing Black Cat's suit. Peter's like, "Oh, it's this dream again. Please be gentle." And then they just give him the most meanest looks ever. And then they go on the roof, and then Black Cat's like, I didn't think we'd pull it off, especially with your dump truck ass in this suit.
Damn. Just the level of shade. But Joe's right though. It's like Queen Goblin did hit the stare on Mary Jane. She's like, you're a failed actress, a failed entrepreneur, failed business owner. What are you doing with your life, Mary Jane? Yeah, you're right. She just literally was like, what else you got? I feel like Queen Goblin would have been like, is this thing?
Just like capture her temple. Is this thing on?
Right. You just want to sit there and be like, wait a minute, this it worked differently on Black Cat. Black Cat was about to jump. You have nothing to live for. You're right. Is this the reverse obsess? I feel bad for you. You shouldn't. It's like dealing with somebody who has reverse psychology down. Everything they tell you is like, yeah, so.
So this is a fun issue. We get to see Peter back in the saddle again because Peter's not been Spider-Man for a good time now, ever since he kind of got nuked by of all people, the UFOs. So it's been Ben at the helm. I hope they do something more with Ben afterwards.
That still bothers me.
Why still bother you, Shadow?
The UFOs of all people.
Well, I mean, we all learned this issue was all orchestrated by the Beyond Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but the UFOs, that's like.
So we actually did get news today that is Spider-Man related, which also goes with this issue, is that once Jed MacKay is done working on this, he's going back to Black Cat to write a Iron Cat series.
Wait,
because Felicia Hardy in the Black Cat series did steal a Iron Man suit designed by herself, the Iron Cat suit. And someone's gotten a hold of that suit and is driving it now. So now it's a team up between Tony Stark and Felicia Hardy, written by Jed MacKay.
Okay.
Which I am all for because I have the Jed MacKay Black Cat.
And Mutant Glue just added another cosplay to the list.
So no, I did not. No.
Yes, you did.
The look you just gave. The look you just gave was like Iron Cat. You can't say for a split second. You cannot say for a split second you didn't think about that.
I know.
All right, and book of the week, Supermassive.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes.
So, Supermassive is the start of the image-based Tokuverse, which they are calling the Massiverse. It encompasses Radiant Black, Inferno Girl Red, who is a woman of color, including she has vitiligo, and Rogue Sun. This is, and there's going to be a lot of credits on this because this is a team up between 3 writing teams. So written by Kyle Higgins, Ryan Perot, Matt Broom, illustrated by Francisco Mena with assistance from Melly Palladino, with Simone Regazzano, Marcelo Costa, Abel, and Erica DeRusso. Colored all by one man, which is just impressive, by Igor Monti, and lettered by So, the long and short of this, these two come from the same dimension. She does not. So she pops into this universe and fighting an enemy, and winds up fighting a tech group that steals superpowers but gets infected by an extraterrestrial being, which calls into action Radiant Black and Rogue Sun. Rogue Sun's been a hero longer than out of the 3 of them. And they all have to team up, but their powers get stolen. So, road trip. The interactions between the 3 are great. There's a great joke that she has never driven a car, so she really wants to during the road trip. Upon driving the car, she learns it's not as fun as I was led to believe.
Nope.
We have nice heart-to-hearts with Rogue Sun and Black about how does being a superhero get easier as time goes on.
Worst hype speech ever.
Yeah, he was like, honestly, no.
He's like, you could fail, and you probably will. People hate you. They probably will. But, there's not really a bright side to being a superhero. So I know it's supposed to be inspirational and all, but you get the gist, right? No. This was good and terrible.
Forget that.
I do enjoy the fact that Rogue's son is married. The wife knows exactly who he is. There is just some back and forth between him and his wife, where it's like, I need to come home. I'm on my way home. Oh, she's like, great. The kids are out. Oh, just nice wine dinner with you. Afterwards, we'll have some fun. It's like, well, I still got the suit. She's like, no, suit stays off this time. And there's like, I got to put the helmet back on. She's like, fine, you can keep the helmet. The rest is for me.
Again, Oreo cookies. Safe word. Oreo cookies is a safe word.
Meanwhile, Marshall is still with his friends out and about. Inferno Girl Red is one of the driving forces in this. We find out that Rogue's son is kind of like, of all people, Starman, where he has an inherited title that he does not want.
Mm-hmm.
They fight the bad guy. They get the giant robot. I can't tell if Shadow's camera went off or he just decided to go full Shadows.
Shadow tried to go full Shadow.
He went full Shadow. You can still see his big head
Always.
moving.
You can still see him moving.
You can still see his big head moving. So therefore,
the messed up part about this is she's right. As I'm looking at the screen, I can see the outline. That's kind of bad.
They make the giant robot. They all infuse their powers in the giant robot, which no one knows how it works. Then we're introduced to a fourth hero who is also potentially female. I read her as female.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Dead, which may be the common writer of the series, because Inferno Girl Red is kind of like magical girl, Super Sentai metal hero. So Lucky Dead will be potentially the common writer.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy this. This starts the new, like I said, Tokuverse for Image Comics. We get a roadmap for what season 2 holds. Certain villains will be popping up here and there out of the new Rogues gallery, the Radiant Rogues. A lot of them look like Kamen Riders. The main leader looks like a very specific Kamen Rider. I just enjoyed it. I thought it was a great read. The art's spectacular. One man coloring this entire book. I give that man a raise.
Pay that man more.
He probably did get paid for. He probably did get a raise out of this for all we know. Because Jesus, to color this all on his own, that is a monumental.
This is a very colorful book too. So.
Right. For all those that don't know, it's like to be a colorist is whoo. That is a monumental task in itself.
No, that's all I got on that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Joe, for that. So as we wrap up, we do want to go around the bend. First and foremost, thank you, Mutant Glue, for being on. We really do appreciate it. Is there anything out there that you want to let people know about as far as the socials, what you're doing, what to expect, or are you watching Batman next week?
No.
Dang.
All of my socials are the same everywhere. Instagram, TikTok mainly, Mutant Glue everywhere. Any kind of links to my print store, merch store, Patreon, anything like that are all in my bios on Instagram and TikTok. I will be at MTAC. I will be at ICCC. I will be a guest at Metrotham Con in May. And I will be a guest at Nashville Comic Con in June.
If we ever have it. But okay. I'm sorry, that keeps getting pushed back every time I see that.
We're having it.
Yeah, it's being done this time because the person who was actually
a very special friend
the entire
is doing it.
Reached out to me. So,
judging by how y'all both said at the same time, I'm just gonna assume it's happening.
It's happening.
A very special friend.
Like, okay, I just want to make sure because both of y'all were talking. I'm like, I'm gonna assume you're saying the same thing.
Which one's happening in June?
Nashville Comic Con.
Okay, cool. Because I've been wanting, because I have a couple of, well, you've met some of them, the kids that were with me when I met you, and that I like bringing younger kids to those cons because number one, they don't really get a lot of exposure to those types of things, and number two, you want to let them see. And I'm a big personal representation. Like if they see others out there doing the same thing, then they'll get into it.
Yep.
That's the reason why I'm gonna have a whole bunch of Sith and not Jedi.
Well, our friend is actually running the entire thing.
Cool.
Yep.
And he reached out to me specifically, which I'm still finding odd.
because you're popular.
And made me fill out a form and said, "Hey, you're a guest now." So there's that.
You just don't want to admit that you're likable, that you're popular, and then you're wondering why do you still like?
I don't know. No, I'm not getting the concept that, as my friends call it, famous. I'm not.
Let me ask you this. Here's how you know. Here's how you know you're famous. Have you had fake Instagrams made after you that have conned people out of money?
No.
Not yet.
But
Not yet.
No, but I have talked to my celebrity twin who is actually expecting cosplays out of me.
Yeah, you're famous.
And for the class, who is that twin?
My celebrity twin is Rosario Dawson.
So you realize that the Dawson has literally sat there and said, "I expect great things from you."
Y'all can. The interview is on my Instagram. Y'all can go look at it yourself.
Oh, I watched. That's why I'm like,
but to say,
expecting
to have a celebrity more excited to talk to you than you are to her is
you made it.
I don't know. I was associating you with Zoe Saldana more than Rosario Dawson, but that's just me.
That's just
the fact that you had your celebrity twin sit there and say, I'm more excited to talk to you. I'm sorry, I would have marked out. That's just me. The fact that you held yourself professionally and you didn't freak out is a statement to yourself.
I didn't have time to. Only had 2 minutes.
Still, that's still been 30 seconds of the usual when someone meets the hero, it's like, oh, I am so I just never
yeah. But I had to, because if I didn't, because I already had a scare because the screen blacked out. So I had to be. If the screen would have blacked out and I wouldn't have gotten the rest of my time, I would have lost that. I couldn't have gotten it back.
Right.
So
therefore,
you were poised.
Yeah. So you were poised. You were collected. Because I know I got to talk to somebody and I couldn't form 2 words. I tried. I failed miserably.
Listen, I'm still wrapping my head around that. So
see, you're a little bit more famous than you give credit for. You give credit for, madam.
It's just hard to wrap my head around. Okay, I'm humble, right?
Trust me, Goku's humble too. Goku is just as humble as you are, and I can't tell you how many times I've sat there and wanted to throw him under the bridge. There's a lot of people who want to throw me under the bridge. There's a lot of people who want to throw. Shut up, Shadow. I saw your head move. Goku is the Captain America level of humble. Don't mess with me. No. Goku is the Captain America level of humble. Like, unless you're pretty, everything else gets deflected. Yes, Goku, I said that. You're still gonna spot me. You're still gonna spot me on the bench, though. But yes, I said that. But that being said, Shadow, what about you, man? Where can people find you, and what things you got going on as you're trying to collect yourself?
Oh God, sorry, I almost died. Yeah, it's right there on the screen. You guys know what I do. All the things from cosplay photographer, just looking to build my community right now. Looking to build a community to support all small businesses, cosplayers, and all that. So I have a Discord.
Yes. You have several Discords, but I dig it.
Yeah, I have a Discord with several channels. We just talk about all the stuff we like and try to build up everybody. Shadow Creators Entertainment, as you can see on the screen, that is where you can find me. The main thing you can find me at. Of course, there are others that we can't mention on this channel because things and stuff and Oreo cookies. But
something rhymes with After Dark.
Yeah, it's exactly After Dark. We have more Oreo cookies there, so it's fun. It's fun time.
What we like to call that is
I have a perfect idea.
W.
Shadows Oreo cookies. It's the
I mean, I could
sound right.
I could make an entire shoot based on Oreo cookies. Don't tempt me.
Oh, just keep talking.
Don't tempt me.
This is I just give him ideas. I give him ideas. He runs with them. That's what he does.
That was the worst idea you could have possibly given him because I will never hear the end of that.
Milk and cookies coming soon.
Oh.
Patent pending.
But no, yeah, just like I said, just try to.
I'm sorry, what you say, Joe?
I said, at this point, Crystal's just killed with, here it goes.
Milky cookies.
Me behind the thing with 3 Oreo cookies, a basketball rim, 2 fish, and a cat.
And somehow Shadow will make that work into a shoe.
Okay, that's a TikTok, Crystal. We're doing it. Yes, that's a TikTok right there. that relationship. That's us. That is exactly.
I need to have a conversation with you anyway because, like I said, my SJ and Jay will be here for 2 weeks. So there you go.
Or I'm going to corrupt them.
You can't corrupt Jay. He's already corrupted.
That's even better.
Dang.
SJ not so much, but Jay.
Are you than the ones I met at the Ren Fair?
No.
Okay.
No, they were not at Ren Fair with me.
I'm slightly intrigued and slightly worried that Shadow's like, cool. I'm gonna meet them. Are they like me? Cool.
Shadow has met Jay and SJ both virtually. Just virtually. Gotcha. He met my other friend Glitch in person. So those two are like soulmates.
And that's why Shadow's like, hey, I can just see him just going to straight Palpatine, like, excellent. It's like, I can just see him going Mr. Burns. He's got the Mr. Burns pose right now, just excellent.
Yeah, it's almost sickening.
Everything is going as I have foreseen it.
I hate you so much.
Oh Lord, Joe, anything you want to let people know about the streams this week and what to expect, sir?
Playing Dino Girl and Pals constantly.
You're probably gonna beat me to the end at this rate.
Now, probably we're not as slow as I'm going.
You'd be surprised.
I'll be level 20 before I get to Vegas. I guarantee you.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I go super slow with games like this because this is one of the very few open world games I really enjoyed. Now, I'm playing this one. I may pick up Mech Warrior again at some point because at some point I just want to fire lasers.
Okay.
I also, since it's almost March, if I can get Zero Dawn or Forbidden West done, then we'll go into Relayer. But I mean, really, right now it's just Horizon, and then maybe KOF next week. It just depends on builds and whatnot. That my bank is still in the middle of being transitioned, so Lord, I gotta fix so many things. I mean, SunTrust became Truist.
Yeah, that's caused a lot of mess.
That's the biggest mess is remembering what's attached to my PayPal and what's attached to my debit card.
Dang. That's going to be fun. But for all those that don't know your Twitch stream channel, sir, where can they find you?
Right there. It says Joe Italian last name. That is where I do the Twitch stuff.
Yes, because I have to go back and go watch your latest one because I was kind of curious at one part of Zero Forbidden West what you did, but I'm not going to say it out loud because it's still a fair game. It's just if you haven't came across a certain decision yet, that's all I'll ask you about. Don't say it because
you asked me after the stream.
Yeah.
The only other thing right now going on is I'm unsure if my mic works. It says it's on, but it also says it's not registering, but it also says it's registering.
I'll go. Were you using the mic on the last stream?
I was trying to.
I'll go back and watch it because I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious to see how far where you are. But with that being said, of course, you can find me, BlackFox447 on Instagram because I do post movie reviews, video game reviews, television shows, things like nature, and gym stuff because I do a couple push-ups. Also, at the same time, I do like to post a lot of motivational stuff because we are in 2022, and with everything going on with the world right now, we can use a little positivity, a little bit of encouragement. So as I'm trying to encourage myself, I want to be able to do with others and basically go from there. Now, as the link, as you see at the bottom, guys, if you copy and paste that in your browser, will take you to our link tree that has the YouTube and Facebook pages for all of our podcasts. How the Forever Got Here, Get Bit Off on this podcast. Also, shout out to Vaughn and Big BZA Dot, as well as the guys from Geek Squad. Ari and Geek present Geek Squad. That was terrible. Geek Squad, I will not support you because you are good and terrible. But also, I do want to shout out the guys at Geek Salad. because they allowed us to share our podcast on their page. So definitely thank you guys. Definitely check them out, Geek Salad, on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Aside from that, again, thank you for being on. We certainly do appreciate it. Thank you everybody who commented, even President Company that was right beside me that decided to go with you guys on cosplay suggestions. Oh, she's in the room now. You've done your job, and just like Batman, you disappeared. Love you too. That being said, with all that being said, guys, like I said before, please take care of yourselves and each other. We'll all get through this. I've been Will. That's been Joe. That's been Shadow. And again, thank you, people, for being on. We will see you guys again at the same time on Fridays at 8:30 here on live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We have been the Give It Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Good night. We are out. Peace.
I'm so tired of being part of historic events.